Rolling These 20s presents Philly by Night. Starring Liz as La Sombra Dr. Aretza Sayre. Mikey Mike as Caitiff Baron Delroy Lindo. Ivy as Bruja Serenity. Fair as Samadhi Katura. And our weaver of disquietude and terror, Prince. A new benefactor of the bodega joined our coterie as they slayed a monster killer stalking Philadelphia. An old friend has been rescued while the fate of a missing baron remains a mystery. In Chapter 25, Breakout.
We are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, Philly by Night. Oh, come on. I am the storyteller, Prince. I am here with my castmates. Oh, my God. It's not reading my microphone for captions for whatever reason. So
it's showing you muted in there.
I'm not muted
for me.
It's just not reading my microphone, so I might have to reload. But anyway, we will get that going in a moment. I hope everyone's having a great evening. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So while I'm dealing with technical issues on here, so let's let people introduce themselves. Let's start with Ivy.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Serenity Sanchez the Bruja, who uses she, her pronouns. I also don't think I ever specified this for myself beyond the fact that I make them feel old on a regular basis. I'm 20, so I don't know if I ever announced my age. I'm 20, gonna be 21 in August. Woo.
Yay!
I just don't remember if I ever said that out loud, and I'm like, oh God, I don't want them to think that I'm older than I am.
You don't have to. I mean, sharing your age is a very personal decision.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Cool. Liz.
Hey, I'm Liz. I play Dr. Aretza Sayre, Ari. We both use she, her pronouns, and I'm not telling anybody how old I am.
Excellent. Mikey Mike.
I'm Mikey Mike. I'm playing Caitiff Delroy Lindo. I use, I got to unmute myself. No, I'm not muted. I use he, him
Weird.
Pronouns. So does Delroy. And I'm old enough.
Oh, nope. I'm not going to ask that question. Fair.
I am Fair. I will be playing Katura Baptiste. Our pronouns are she, her. Y'all don't need to know my age. Y'all don't need to know Katura's age either. Mind your business.
Reference, I'm closer in age to one of these people's being than I am to any of them. For reference. And the kids, what?
Why do you have to say that? Why you do that?
It's about the tone. It's the tone that's cutting, right?
Right.
I don't mean to be mean about it. It's just it's the truth. It's like, for reference, they're older than me by a little bit. That's all.
All right, and I am your storyteller.
Moving on.
I'm your storyteller, Prince, aka Doubles and Dice, and I'm here to help y'all tell a great vampire story. So let's get our recap going, and we will let you take it away, Ivy.
Okay, so last we left off, Delroy was currently kidnapped by Aaron Sovereign because he went down into the subway by himself with a high dude, and got, major illusioned by Tremere to get caught in Aaron's trap. He has currently been there for a little. He's been there for.
Sovereign, but yeah,
Here's the kicker. Since he didn't tell Serenity and Ari where he was going, Serenity and Ari can't go down there to go get him. So, and on top of that, the next night, that's so weird for me to say. I'm sorry. Delray was supposed to be part of this big event, which was basically making Delray a historical site because Keturah Baptiste was coming to help pay to rebuild it, and we didn't know she was kindred, but she knows we are kindred and all that stuff. So we had to go play in his stead. We had to go in his stead. Ari had to go talk in front of people, which was a very bad idea because she was sovereign technology, but we did it anyway. We finally got around to talking to Keturah privately. We all took a picture of Ari. It came out weird. Keturah did the mind thing to erase the whole thing from his brain to keep it secret. We all realized that Keturah was kindred, and I was very relieved. So I was just like, thank God. We got into the car with Sarah. We were gonna go talk. We were talking about like, oh, Delroy's not here because we don't know where the fuck he is. And Keturah's like, well, we gotta go fix that. And then of course we get tracked down in a police car by Samson, the guy that Delroy made a deal with Annabelle to go kill. So the blood hunt will get called off of us. He showed up. We managed to go all the way back to Jersey of all fucking places because of course we went to Jersey.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at that.
We went underneath the bridge at this like shipyard, right? It was a shipyard, but we were basically on like away from people. So Samson pulled up. We all got out ready for a fight. He was gibbering about how the rules and like the fact that Keturah shouldn't be there, that Delroy was supposed to be there, yada yada yada. Turns out he killed a few people. One being Aaliyah, which is Ari's touchstone. So that's great. And he also managed to get his hands on Ed, and also at some point handed Serenity a phone that had Sierra being captured by him, though apparently she got away. Not that Serenity cared. And then they got into a very big anime moment. We both went in for the punch, and then the fight began. It went on for a little bit. Keturah finished him off with the heel of her shoe going straight through his head. He turned to ash. It was really epic. And then we grab Ed, leave the dead bodies and the ash, and we just got into Keturah's limo that had followed us. So her ghoul can't really do much in a fight, so she just stayed put. We got in the limo with Ed, who was going on about Anna, like we all know with Annabelle, the prince, and we don't like it, but whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with it later. And we are currently driving back to Philly, like now.
Yep.
For the record, I'm sure my ghoul will be able to do things in a fight once I make a ghoul sheet for her, but since I have not done that yet.
And we've gone the entire 2 seasons without Sarah having a sheet.
Well,
I have a generic
defense on that one. In my defense on that one, they just came up with the rules for that.
The rules are relatively recent.
Right. Well, it's not your fault. Just like we've got 2 seasons without one anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig on you. That was just that was just.
Oh, I didn't think it was. I didn't take it as a dig. I was just saying, like, for the audience, she could do stuff. Right, I just have to figure it out.
It's not entirely defined yet.
It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's catch back up on Delroy. When we last saw Delroy had been captured, basically put under looks like a pretty hefty spell to make him hallucinate things. He thought he was in the subway tunnel that would never, ever, ever end. And eventually they just knocked his ass out. When he woke up, he was in a cell, very much something like you'd see in a movie, like brick room, horrific instruments on the walls, metal bars up to the ceiling, little door, little space, not a whole lot of room. This place was made to keep a kindred, and maybe torture a kindred too. There's one light in the middle of the room. Sovereign came in and talked to Delroy. Was very upset that Delroy refused to help him with things. Was also very upset because Sovereign feels like Delroy and you all's coterie put the things in motion that got him eventually blown up. When Delroy saw Sovereign, half of his face seemed to still be either in a healing state, though it has been months later since this incident happened. But he very much reminded, is similar to what you saw of Two-Face in the Batman movie. Kind of jaw open, burn marks all over the side of his face. It's pretty awful. Sovereign also was accompanied by a very, very large person. This person never really stepped out of the shadows, but they seem to be, I don't know, 9 feet or so tall, almost tall as the friggin' room, which is sort of terrifying. And this person said, basically, they're going to put Delroy through his paces. And that's where we left off.
Hey, Prince, you're cutting in and out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck has been going on with my microphone. I will do what I can to change it. So Delroy,
And is this a voice that Delroy recognizes?
no,
No.
not at all.
Okay.
So Delroy, this man is just sitting there watching you. You wake up, and I do the rouse check.
Ah, fuck.
And
How
you
many
get
are
hungry.
you at?
I'm bugging out.
You were trapped. There's no way to get more blood. There is a large person who said they would continue to watch you. And he is still there. You cannot see who he is. His face is obscured in shadows. You don't really have a way to see through shadows, but you wake up, you're in this cell, same place, and this person is just aimed towards you, just looking.
And I think Delroy is really trying to maintain, because, you know, the last thing he said to them was like, my coterie is coming for me. And I'm convinced that despite all the bullshit that we have with each other, that they're going to come and find me and I'm going to be okay. But that idea is waning quickly as I am starving and trapped in this place and remembering that I should have left a note, you know, or something. Like Arrested Development. That's why you leave a note. So...
Also, could you unmute and the Google Meets and mute your tab so that we can get your captions?
Yes, sir. Is that better?
Excellent.
And so, and Sovereign's not anywhere around. Haven't seen him.
Sovereign is not around.
I guess at some point,
I would say, give me if you have points into it, give me an intelligence and occult roll.
okay.
Jesus.
I'll do it. I won't waste it on that. I'll leave it.
Yeah. You feel like normally, if you weren't this hungry, or if things weren't so weird for you right now, you'd be able to have a better idea of who or what this guy is.
I'll try
Right
using
now?
words.
That might be
Hey,
your best
big
bet.
man. Big man, what's your name?
Why do you need my name?
If we're going to be spending all this time together, I just figured the time will go by faster if we talk to each other.
I am here to keep watch over you, and only that.
I know for
Sovereign has use of you, which is the only reason you're not dead right now.
and so I know Sovereign's on this revenge thing, but he's just paying you. This is just a job for you.
He just stares, doesn't respond to that. Delroy, you hear the door open up, and there's a person shoved in there, and they're like, "No, where am I? Where have you taken me? What the fuck are you? Oh God! Oh God!" You just see a hand go out, and then you smell it. It's blood. Roll me a frenzy check. That's a messy crit. So you are able to keep control of yourself. Because the margin was 4, but you're
Okay.
fine. You're able to keep your control, but it's hard because you know there's food right there, and someone else is basically having a feast right in front of you. And when this person is done, he just slings the body towards the cell, but the body there's nothing to it. It's just bones and skin. It's legit been just sucked dry. You can't even really make out who or what it was.
Is it very messy, or is it just one bite and done?
Oh no, the neck is basically hanging off. It looks like a shark bit this thing.
Is your audio still acting weird?
I can't fix it. I don't know what the fuck.
At least on my end, it keeps kind of like getting quiet. And
Yeah, it's like volume changing.
Yeah.
And
Maybe that's like a. Can't hear you now. Isn't it like sometimes on Zoom, like it does like the volume adjusting? Maybe it's like lowering it or something. Maybe it's in Windows.
I
or
have
something
no
else.
suggestions. I just know that I can only half hear what you're saying.
Do kindred sweat? No, right? We don't sweat. Oh, we do sweat. Oh, well, then that's Delroy right now. He's just a sweaty, teeth gritting mess looking at this.
Yeah, y'all get Kendrick get blood sweats.
That's okay. So yeah, there's a thin sheen of crimson sweat on my brow and barely maintaining, but also still proud and trying not to give either of these people the satisfaction of seeing me bug out too much. So big man, I guess torture is a part of this captivity. I get to watch you eat and suffer, I guess.
I have to give him a second to fix his audio.
Sovereign brought me food. There's no food for you. Therefore, you don't eat.
And how long? What's the next part of this?
I don't know. I know what I was told. I know what I'm supposed to do. And thus we are here. I do have a... Why would you...
Can't hear you.
You mudded.
Yeah, did you say something?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck? Okay. He says, I do have a question for you, though. Why would you tell someone as powerful as Sovereign no?
I would tell someone like Sovereign no, because Sovereign is the kind of person who doesn't respect others. He takes what he wants, he does for himself. I don't live like that, and I don't respect that, and I don't want to be in bed with that. I'm sure you're working for him, or he's controlling you in some way, or took you in some way. If that's how he does his business, that's fine. But all I said was no, I don't want to be involved in it.
No control. Sovereign couldn't control me if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
We have a mutually beneficial relationship. The city will be ours. You'll eventually be rid of you. And the Sabbat will return. And with that, we change scenes. So, y'all are cruising.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of conversations are y'all having? I'm not directing this one. This one is all y'all. Y'all just fought off a Sabbat monster, essentially. Katura finds herself in a very odd situation where you were just here to, do a photo op, get some good publicity for your company, keep it moving.
Make
Now
some
you're
connections. I made some new friends, but then they got me into some trouble, so I'm
Yep.
not sure about
To
that.
be fair, we said it outright. You were gonna get in trouble with us.
They did.
We warned
did.
you. You could have
True.
gotten out of the car then.
That's
Sure, we did
that's
tell
true.
you once you got in the car, like, look, I don't know why you wanted to jump in with the most recognizable, which is a problem, on the East Coast, but you did, and there's usually some shit going on. So here we are. Welcome to
Didn't
the club.
Didn't understand the full extent of it until we had to face off against a serial killing monster.
To be fair, we weren't expecting that tonight.
Tonight. We were expecting it eventually, just not tonight.
Yeah, like we were totally giving
That's the fun part about it. Y'all knew it was coming at some point, but not tonight.
Yeah, we were like, you can wait another night, and if you want to get out before then, you are welcome to. Like,
I think with this conversation, Katura is going to ask questions about like what the hell is going on, mostly. Like what that was about. Like how it like what is going on.
okay, so basic rundown. And I wasn't present for this. I was busy talking to Mal Davis during all this. But Mal Davis is an independent in West Philly. Basically,
Mal Davis, we go back a long way, honey.
Yeah, I was talking. Point is, Samson was given a lot of trouble to friends. Elroy went to doing something else, went to talk to her, and she was like, I'll call off the blood hunt on you and your friends, which is a blood hunt, by the way. I feel like we mentioned this earlier, but to recap, because this was a lot that happened a few minutes ago, you might have forgotten. We have to go take care of him. She didn't specify how, she just said we had to take care of him. He agreed on all of our behalfs, and then he came over. He came home, told us when I got back, and fucked off. And we weren't expecting to see the dude tonight, but we knew we had to deal with him eventually, which we were going to give you proper warning. But again, he kind of surprised us.
You were going to give a serial killer proper warning?
No, I was giving you proper warning.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I misheard. I misheard.
No, I understand. You're fine. But no, that wasn't gonna. No, that was just gonna happen. But anyway, but so we took care of that. We don't know when. So here's the question: do we go to Annabelle now and be like, "Hey, we fucking killed this dude," or do we wait to go get Elroy, which we don't know where he is, and tell him we killed Samson, which I don't even know if she'll accept without proof. But I don't know what proof we would have. Beyond maybe your bloody heel. He turned ash, so.
Run a DNA test on this.
I'm trying to figure out, yeah, we did the job, but will she believe us? And if she doesn't, then she'll just think we didn't complete the job.
Well, there's that.
So we didn't
There's
complete the job, and
there's also the fact that you all weren't there when Delroy made the deal.
Right. From what I can
Right.
tell, Annabelle is vindictive enough to be like, well, I didn't make the deal with you, so fuck off, Blood Hunt's still on. So
Yeah.
It's entirely possible the Blood Hunt's still on and we took care of her problem for her. So
I will be very honest with you. Me going to talk to Annabelle may not work out so well in your favor.
fair enough. I mean, we could always push it off till we have Delroy in hand, but
I think it might serve us best if we found Delroy. Only he really knows all the terms that were set upon.
yeah. So we have Ed, which we're just probably gonna put him somewhere.
What do you mean put me somewhere?
We're like gonna put you like until we can get this sorted out. Just like put you in like give you a room or something. I don't know.
Are you gonna hold me prisoner? Is that what you're saying?
yes.
I thought we were friends, y'all. I thought we were friends. Friends don't hold friends prisoner.
Dude, you literally just got kidnapped. I was trying to help, but
Let me go back to Anna.
how the hell did you even get out from under her in the first place?
I didn't get out. I was taken.
Right, but how did you get taken if she's taken so good care of you?
She didn't know it was gonna happen. Did y'all know that a Sabat serial killer was going to come after you?
Not tonight. And we didn't know you'd be involved.
Wait, what do you mean not tonight? You knew he was gonna come after you?
Dude, we were the ones sent to kill the fucker.
Oh God. Just let me go home. Please.
Look, you are very easy bait right now. I'd rather know that you're safe.
No one else was coming after me except that guy, and apparently it was only because of you and Delroy.
To be fair, we didn't know he was going to take you, period. I didn't expect
No one else was coming after you, including Annabelle. She has all the power and resources. She could have found you.
I suspect she will eventually, and then it's going to be your heads, and I'm trying to avoid that.
Honey,
Eventually,
I do still like y'all.
if she wanted our heads, she would have them by now.
And if she wanted you back, she would have had you by now.
I don't believe you. Let me go.
That's fine.
I'm not. Please, look. Ed,
If you're just going to use a bunch of words to tell me you're not going to let me go, then just say you're not going to let me go.
I'm trying to tell you that I give a shit about you and I don't want anything else happening without me being able to help. So, yeah, we're not letting you go. Right
You can take me to Anna now then. How about that?
We don't even know if we can right now, okay? So, easy.
All I hear is excuses. He just like folds his hands over and pouts.
Oh God, don't act like you're 12. Anyway.
Are you really going to let this happen? Really?
What?
Let what? Yeah, what?
Let me be held a prisoner.
Yes. I was the one first one to tell you you're not leaving. So yes, absolutely.
Wait till Delroy hears about this.
No, you're not leaving. Sorry.
That's fine. You are more than welcome to tell him once we find him. And then he will gladly escort you right back to Annabelle. But if we take you back, all three of us lose our heads. So
I can talk to her for you.
I appreciate the offer.
I don't know if that would help.
So we need to make contact with Anas. that'll preferably give us some information. Or we need to make contact with somebody who's got information. You said you knew Ma Davis.
Yes.
Oh, right, you did. I thought you were talking to me. Sorry.
That's interesting.
Is it?
It is, because from the little bit I know, she knows a great deal about what's going on in this city. Does that sound correct, Serenity, from your time talking to her?
I mean, she's not the leader, but she's like, pretty well respected in the independent community of all this.
I mean, it's basically anarchs who don't want to have a baron, essentially.
Pretty much.
They consider themselves anarchs, but some of the anarchs don't consider them anarchs. It's the weird thing about anarchs. The whole hierarchy thing really doesn't work all that well.
Too well. Yeah.
Like, if anything, half of them barely respect the barons.
Right.
I mean,
it's a very weird position.
We've got a couple options. One, Mel, but I don't know how much Mel knows. And let's be real, South Philly is a little.
He already told
right
us
now.
what he knew. He dropped a high guy off.
Right. I mean, more as far as his few contacts with Nas, because that's how he was helping us set things up before everything went down a few months ago. We have those. We could also go talk to Ma Davis. I've never met her. I don't know if she cared one way or another for you, but you have.
She more just said that her people wouldn't follow me if I called myself Baron, which I wasn't planning on, and I told her that. So
is it a friendly connection, or are you and her a bit like you and Annabelle?
If she and I were like me and Annabelle, I would have said that.
Okay, so we have a possibly friendly connection with that. Those are, as far as I can tell, the third one, and I kind of look over my shoulder as I'm like, the third one, no, that's not an option. Never mind. We have two options.
What do you want? Why are you looking at me?
I thought of a terrible idea and I've changed my mind.
Did you just say minds?
I said mind.
It's not what I heard. You hear in your head? It's not what I heard either, but
So those
Katura,
are really.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Please.
Okay, Katura is first going to hand Ed a bottle of water.
He drinks
Hydrate
it.
yourself. It's been a while.
He does. He chugs it.
And then, without really saying anything else about her connection to Ma Davis, she's just going to text her, "Hey, girl, sup in town? Let's link up." Not like that, but still.
But
like,
that.
But that.
Like the friendliness is there, but like not necessarily that weird.
Every time she gets a new burner, I'm the first person who gets the number.
Right? You want to meet at the Korean John?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Do you mind if I bring some friends along?
Life's a party.
Awesome. See you soon.
Yep.
And I'll tell Marie to, change her course and go to the Korean joint.
Cool.
And I'll say to the group,
right.
She's agreed to meet us tonight.
Fabulous.
And at this point, Serenity, your phone buzzes, and don't worry, your phone buzzes at the same time. You got, I don't know, maybe you got a bar, but it buzzes.
Text message?
It's a text.
Okay.
I opened my phone.
I kind of want to turn to the wall as I'm looking at it, kind of try to hide it from a big man.
It doesn't seem like you heard anything. You just kind of fill it in your pocket.
Yes, I'm just going to kind of turn and put that bright down and that dimness down on it and read it.
The message says, working on getting GPS on you. It's gonna take some time.
Who's that? Who's it from?
It's Mel.
Ah.
Then another message comes like right after that and just says you owe me.
It says what?
It says you owe me, big, and it just has like it's got like 6 money bag emojis on it, and then like a bunch of women, and then it has a bunch of weed symbols on it.
Is it a message that comes to me, or is it...
Oh, it comes to you too, Serenity. Yours just says trying to get GPS course on Delroy.
Well, we might not necessarily need. Well, depending on where Dora is. Mel's trying to track him right now through his phone.
Oh, another message Delroy says, "Don't turn your phone off. Whatever you do, don't turn your phone off."
Yeah.
So I mean, we can still talk to him all day for reinforcements because God knows what's down there. But we.
Yes, I think that would be best. I don't necessarily think someone like Delroy you just don't go missing. There's something else going on, and Mel Davis would know.
Go missing.
Mel Davis knows everything,
probably
as far as I know.
Probably. She seems pretty like that. Yeah, she seems like a pretty powerful girl, and cool.
I'm gonna text.
I don't know.
I'm gonna text Mel. Like, you got it. Hurry up. And can I want to try and text Serenity, the train station that I went into, and like this tunnel, and see if that goes through.
It does not. You have no bars. It's like, how when you get a cell phone signal after not getting messages for a while and they all pop up at the same time? That's essentially what happened. You don't know exactly when they came because they aren't timestamped for when they actually came. They're timestamped for when you got them, because you're not using a regular phone. You're using a burner. So this is why part of the difficulty of trying to find you from your phone too.
Okay, so none of those went through. Okay,
I thought you were using a regular cell phone.
They might. Dora, you were using a burner phone, right?
No, I thought you were using a regular cell phone because he didn't want to change phones because he's old.
That's right.
I thought that changed at some point. I thought that changed after.
I mean, I gave you
after,
a burner.
No, I think that did change. You got rid of your phone during the whole part where y'all had to go into hiding.
Yeah. I think it was like somewhere between, Second Inquisition and all that stuff. I switched over to a burner, I believe. But we'll ride it. We'll just say that. That's what happened.
Okay. So, I meant to do a thing. I was checking a roll.
You hate to hear that.
Well, yeah, you do. You do. But I need to see if this person saw your cell phone. Actually,
that's a routine difficulty, I think. These cell phones today.
Dice. Oh yeah, there's no blood dice for him because he just drained someone dry. No, give me your stealth.
Okay. That's stealth with composure?
No, it'd be Dex stealth.
Okay.
And I don't know if you have anything to add bonuses to it, but
I got 3 successes. Is that enough?
It is. He had 2. So you managed to hide. without him really noticing you. Maybe you turned the brightness down just in time or something, but he goes, Savin is on the way. Be on your best behavior.
Oh, goody. I hope he's bringing a checkerboard or something, because you are no fun.
He says, I know how to have fun. And he turns around his phone and has Candy Crush on it.
I was just about to say, if he catches you with that phone, just say you were playing Candy Crush.
And as he turns his phone, because it's a little bright, you catch a glimpse of his face. And it is inhuman. The best way you could describe it. He looks like if you tried to turn a man into a dragon. His face is humanoid, but it has what looks like scales almost. Like it's been shaped to have that. And there's little bones that jut out along the chin that look like almost like teeth. And there's bones on the top that look almost like teeth as well, going along the cheekbone, like in the actually in his skin. And you catch part of his shoulders, which are just literally bone spikes shooting, like sticking up out of them. And his hands are claws.
Come on. And I've never seen anything like this before.
No. But based on what you've heard from Dracula and Ari, you might have a good idea of what this is.
Oh, this is some like experimental flesh shaping Ninja Turtle sewer monster. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's not a game, big man. That's I don't know what that is, but you bring a checkerboard and I'll show you how to play a game.
Get with the times, old man. Get with the times. Because yours is almost run out.
Well, I guess one of the differences between you and I is that I'm a little bit more of a looker than you are, so it's easier to find people to play games with.
Looks can change, but final death is final. He gets up and he walks out the door.
I'm alone in the room now.
Yep.
Investigation. Is there a loose bar, some dirt, a brick? Am I close to a key that's hanging on a coat rack? And if I use my belt, I can get it off. Is a picture, a map, something?
An investigation check would not help you here. I would love to tell you that is the case, but the only thing you can get with a cursory investigation of your space, and even if you got a critical success on it, what you notice is that along the walls, there looks like someone else has been in here before. Someone else has been in this cell. The brick has been cracked and scratched. There's claw marks. There's like bloody streaks. It looks like someone has tried to maybe even bash their head against the walls in here. Nothing has worked.
That's promising. Yeah, I guess there's nothing to do but sit and wait.
And as you look around and you're searching this place and you get ready to sit down, Sovereign comes in. Because Sovereign turns on the light, like full on brightness, just sitting under there. So you can see his hideous visage. And he looks at you and he goes, now to right. Playtime begins. And we'll swap back scenes.
Don't like that.
You went real mad.
Yeah.
You cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
So, for our squad who are heading to go see Mal Davis. You make your way to a nice restaurant, actually. Fancy, even. It's as if Mal Davis knows that Couture wouldn't be seen in a place that was lower scale than this. This is not like a 5-star place, but it's pretty nice. I would imagine y'all would probably have to like consider changing clothes before you go in here. Nice.
Oh yeah, probably. My bless is shit. It's ripped.
So do y'all stop somewhere along the way? Because I'm sure Couture is looking at y'all and looking. It's like,
Couture has
Also-
to replace her shoes.
what will you do with Ed?
Buy him a meal.
Yeah, you guys better take care of Ed. Take care of my boy.
Buy him a meal. Buy him some new clothes.
I mean, sure. I mean, this isn't very presentable.
So it's late. I don't know where you'd shop, is the question.
I mean, I can just get a change of clothes. I mean, it's if Liz comfortable taking anyone else back to her place.
You can cop a Wawa sweatshirt.
Are Ed and Delroy about the same size or no?
Ed's how tall is Delroy?
I mean, he's less than 6 feet.
Roughly. I would say that Ed's probably a little bit thicker than Delroy, but not by a lot.
Okay. I shop Delroy's closet for something for Ed to wear.
Cool.
It's like
So,
like a
so this have to be at
Guayabera.
Ari's place. This have to be Ari's place because Ari would be the only person who has like leftover shit for Delroy. So now another person gets to know where you live, Ari. You're muted.
Has Ed ever been to Ari's place?
Not Ari's new place. I don't know if he's ever been to any of Ari's
Blindfold
places,
him.
actually.
Then maybe we should leave him in the car, like a block off. Because if the camp's the only one who doesn't know where your place is, and we don't want that. If he does somehow escape us.
I was gonna say we could blindfold him and you bring him inside, but
I mean, we just
Marie
parked
can
the
watch
car.
him if he's in the car.
Oh,
Marie can
exactly.
watch
Just
him.
park the car a little bit, a couple blocks off. This is out of character. A couple blocks off.
Huh?
We parked the limo a couple of blocks away from Ari. Get out. We walk in, so that way Ed doesn't know where Ari lives.
Ari?
You just send Ari into her own house to get clothes for the dude.
But we
You're
don't.
muted.
You're muted,
We
Liz.
can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Liz. You're
I might just run upstairs and grab clothes for everybody
sure.
because I might not have many clothes for Ed, but I believe Oscar was a bigger dude, so I could steal Sharkbait's clothes for Ed.
It's true.
Yeah,
Sharkbait
He was a little larger. Oscar was a little larger.
you know what? I just realized, gang. If we had actually talked to that crazy dude, he might have known where Sharkbait ran off to, since he's been watching us so hard. Damn.
We can worry about that later.
I don't know who Sharkbait is.
Sharkbait's a dude that was spying on us for the cam. I don't know why we're. But
His name was going to be Wolfbait, but I felt that was too on the nose.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up being okay with him at the end of it because he ended up because stuff he helped us with, and then, but yeah,
He did help y'all ultimately.
He did.
I
He
did.
did not
He did.
like
I was
sell
saying
y'all
that
out to the cam.
You
I led with
all
that because it's true.
when all this is over, I definitely want to hear more about the things that y'all have been doing, because you all are maybe the most interesting kindred I've come across in a while.
Thank you.
Um,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean,
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
run
how I feel about that
upstairs.
either, but I have a feeling I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
So where do y'all
The
go?
compliment.
So you're jumping out. Are like what are
Yeah,
y'all doing
would-
for
I would
Al? Not
say-
Ed, Al, but Ed.
Ed,
How are y'all
we don't know
handling
where Al
this?
is. I would say y'all two stay down in the car. Leave not by the library. Don't leave me by the library. Leave me near the campus,
Yeah, near the university.
and I will go to my house. And then you drive around, make sure Ed doesn't try and tuck and roll out the car, and I will
I'm strong
meet
enough to
you
keep on
back
doing that.
where you drop me off in like 20 minutes.
Cool.
That works.
I like red.
Wonderful. Got it. Red.
Thank you.
New shoes for you. What size?
Oh, don't worry about me. I have shoes in the back.
Okay.
That seems like the most true thing like ever for your character. Like you would definitely have shoes in the back of your car.
Yeah, there's a whole over. There's a whole.
I mean,
There's a
yes.
whole. There's a whole bug out bag in the trunk just in case something goes down, like a quick overnighter. You just never
You're
know what might
good.
happen.
They are.
I'm good. Yes.
Yeah, you're good. We aren't, and
I
everyone's
mean,
shopping right now, so we're just gonna go.
I think Ari's okay. I don't know if Ari got hit, but only a little. Anyway, yeah. So leave me a couple blocks away, and I'll walk to the house. Is there anybody
guys-
creepy
hey.
in my damn house?
I can't tell you now. I could tell you to give me a sexy fuck you dress because I want one of those.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I was thinking. I don't know why I was thinking about it now. Like I just want like something that's nice. I don't know.
Bodycon
Like
dress. Got
catch me
it.
a lady.
Serenity. Yeah, Serenity wants that. Some fuck me pumps and a bodycon
Yeah,
dress.
Kind of because like she just I don't know. She just wants to. If she's going somewhere nice, she wants to feel nice for once.
Makes sense.
All right, Liz, roll me a what's an awareness?
So let's be real. She needs to get laid by someone other than Sierra.
Nothing is out of the ordinary.
That's
Surprisingly.
unsettling all on its own. Yeah, exactly. That's unsettling all on its own.
Considering how much shit is going down at your crib, that everything seems way more normal than usual.
All right. Go in, look around, check in the incinerator room. Nothing weird. Go in my room, look around. Go in the third bedroom that I use as a closet.
Nice.
Everything seems normal.
I
Like
don't
it looks
this.
exactly as it did the last time you were here.
All right.
For once, no one has been in your house.
Close. For once. There's no
What?
weird
No.
bat chilling
There's no
on like
notes,
my window
nothing.
pane.
I want to say check
Everything
for
is
notes,
normal.
check for letters.
Not even a notes or letters, nothing.
Oh, that's uncomfortable. Okay. Come back out. I've got clothes, little garment bag.
And Ed has been
Alright.
bitching this whole time. It's like, y'all can just let
I
me
don't
go.
care enough.
I can absolutely make it from here. I'll blend in with the college students. No one will even notice me.
Until we got this figured out, you're not going anywhere. Complaining isn't gonna help. Sorry.
God. Say you were my friend. I'm getting kidnapped by celebrities. Like, what in the world is happening to my life?
I'm not kidnapping you.
To be
As
fair,
far
we
as
just
I'm
saved
aware,
your
I
ass from a
rescued
crazy
you.
Sabat dude.
I've rescued you. I've done nothing to harm you. I'm about to feed you a meal.
The only meal I want is my Anna.
Yeah, well,
Ew.
be the one thing that's gonna have to wait. So I'm sorry, but just be patient, okay?
You have never seen a person roll their eyes more deeply than Katura in this moment.
Just roll your eyes so hard you
The
see your
code,
spine.
the codependency of it all. Ugh.
Y'all
trust
know.
me,
Actually,
you
no, just dependency. Not
Y'all know
co,
he's
just
bloodbound
D.
to her. So, like,
True,
This
like
is-
No, but
he's entirely
still.
bloodbound. It's entirely normal. Look,
But still,
be lucky you didn't know me when I was dating Sierra. Be
Be more-
lucky you didn't know me while I was dating somebody.
be more annoying. I mean, God, it's like fucking
You
Twilight in
don't-
here.
It really is.
Okay.
I'm inspired by films, so anyway.
Look.
So it's like I don't want to change in front of y'all.
Okay, in the back.
We are in the back of the limo.
Oh shit. Well, but I meant in the trunk.
Get in the trunk.
Well, that's not enough for him to change. Well,
You let down the back seat, and he has to crawl in there and change clothes blind. And he
Oh
has to
my
dig through all
God.
your bags of stuff that's back there to actually be able to do it.
nah. I'll just look, we'll just turn around. Relax. You're a grown up.
You have nothing that I haven't seen before, but I will.
Exactly, and I'm
Respect
I'm
your
not even
privacy.
guys. So don't worry about it.
I don't think you have anything that I would want to see anyway.
I am literally an ER doctor. You're
That was-
fine. Right back at you, kiddo.
Turn around.
Puts on the clothes. They look almost perfect. Like the pants are just a little too short, but everything else seems to fit him fairly well. Where are we going where I have to dress up? He like ties his hair back because his hair is longer now.
I told you I'm about to buy you a meal.
Food.
Is that okay?
Restaurant.
I'm sure you're hungry. I'm
Hold me
sure
hostage, I guess.
nobody's holding you hostage. There's nothing to ransom
I
you
leave?
for. I look to the others. I don't know this man.
Literally, I don't care. It's these two are saying no.
I didn't say no. I didn't say no. I said nothing when he like. I've been
Look.
listening to y'all.
No, I'm holding you hostage. Get over it.
You're nicer than them. You really gonna let them ruin your name by having you hold someone hostage? Is that really what you're gonna do?
Hey.
No,
I'm
he's
nicer
looking at
than them.
Katura. Yeah. This is fleeing.
We're not holding you hostage. We're just making sure you're okay. Clearly, somebody came after you, and who knows if there are other people who will come after you if we just let you go.
Interesting. Okay. Then while he's talking to you,
Not to mention the reason you ended up with Anna is because you took a bomb. In the Delrays, remember?
he just kind of like squints his eyes at you. And while he's talking to you, I need you to roll a composure and intelligence check because this man just activated awe.
Oh, composure and you said intelligence?
Yep.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, it's 4 dice. Better than none. I'm not
I
very
have-
good at these. It's the problem.
Is it
Oh, all of us?
Yes, because you're all in the back,
Oh,
back
all of
with them.
Dope. I was just sitting here staring. Don't mind me.
Yeah, everybody was sitting back there with him because he's basically trying to make y'all let him go. And he's been holding off on this one until he got himself prettied up a little bit.
he's not that pretty?
If I get on, there's a good chance the other two won't, so they'll be able to talk sense to me.
Do I re-roll?
Well, what'd you get?
I only got 2 out of 6.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I-
yeah, I got 2. It's everything. It's anything over 6, right? 6 or above is a success.
Yes. 6 and above are
Okay,
success.
I out of 4, I got 2 successes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I-
ahead and spend willpower to
Serenity,
just
what'd you
reroll
get?
these 2.
Yeah, go for
You
it.
know what? I'm gonna spend it too, because even though I can only reroll 2 dice, it's better than none. Wait,
I am also gonna use willpower to
I'm
reroll
Alright.
2
confusing
dice.
myself.
So I got
That
4 out of
is-
6.
Okay, I
No,
got
that's a crit now because that turns
Oh.
to
Even better.
so that is 6 successes for you.
with my reroll. I got 3 successes out of 4.
Okay. And would you get Serenity? So
So probably
as you're all sitting back there, and he's like, "Please let me go now." You find yourself almost magnetically pulled to him because he rolled 7 successes with a crit.
oh, for the love of God.
Hot damn.
Okay, well, I
Uh,
guess we're letting him go.
he's like, "You know what? No, don't let me go. Not yet. I want you all to come with me somewhere. We're gonna go see Anna." And despite your best mind, Katura, he gives you an address, and you tell your driver to take you there.
Okay.
Somebody at least text Mel Davis, hey, we'll be there later.
Yeah. Got sidetracked.
He doesn't stop you
Be
from
there
doing that. He doesn't stop you from doing that. He's
Yeah.
just like, "You're taking me to a place." This is why you should give your ghouls, y'all, because they get tastes of your power.
Listen,
This
it
is
was a week. Okay, I
like
meant to
legit
do
the
it and
only
then-
thing he has is
Is
charisma.
all.
He has no strength, no stam, nothing else. Everything is charisma and manipulation.
Well, I
Fair
also
enough.
am mostly charisma and manipulation, but you wouldn't let me roll that. You made me roll.
Well,
wit
that's
and
all
composure.
says yeah, composure and intelligence.
Just
So
the 2 attributes.
that's you roll against awe. You roll composure and intelligence against awe.
Okay. I always figure that it's like intelligence and a skill, not like 2 attributes. But that's entirely possible. So
How long did the effects of awe last?
until he drops it, I think.
Oh, it's like a to use a D&D term, like a concentration thing.
It is essentially a scene. And then you'd have another roll against it, essentially. Like he'd have to roll again, and you'd have to roll again. So
I don't for that. So
back to Delroy. As y'all are driving towards Annabelle's. But you don't like you don't actually know where this place is that you're taking you offhand. Actually, you know what? Some of you might. Roll me, I think all of you can. This would be something along the like knowing the city. I'm trying to think what would be a proper roll for this. I would say intelligence and awareness. That would make sense. Yeah.
I got 3 successes.
4, 3.
4 successes.
I was looking for 3, by the way. Would you get Serenity? 2. You have no idea where you're going when he gives you this address. However, Ari and Katura do. Y'all are going to a new club that was basically established by Prince Jackson. But it never really got off the ground because COVID closed down all the club activities. And it is having as it stands an opening night tonight.
Oh no.
At least we dressed for it.
Oh no. Rona Central.
Lucky for you, Arona does not affect Kindred.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing, really. Come on
You're probably
now.
just looking at all these people sweating on each other. And, no.
Yeah. Ugh.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
Well,
that's where you're
open
heading.
infestation about to happen tonight.
Delroy. Sovereign is at your cage, and he is walking around, and he has a cane, and he's just tink, 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 across the bars, and he says, "Are you hungry, Delroy?" Hmm?
I think you know that I'm starving.
That's unfortunate. I'm curious why you didn't eat the man that you were with.
That man wasn't for me.
You
That
had
was for someone
Opportunity
else.
to eat him earlier before things started to go awry, and then you did not. It was very interesting watching you run down the tunnels and then run backwards. The Tremere can be quite potent when they want to be. I apologize. The drool kinds to go through places or holes that didn't used to be there.
Oh, it's fine, Sovereign. I mean, you were always an ugly person on the inside, so it's finally being reflected on the outside.
And he pokes you with the stick between the bars.
I want to. Can I try and grab it? Can I try and grab it?
Please. I'll make an attack
What
roll
is-
in that case then.
Oh, it's an attack
make me-
roll.
Well, if you're gonna grab it, no, I was just gonna just like poke at you, but if you're trying to grab it, then we're gonna make this to a full on sort of jab
Yeah.
and a reaction.
Okay.
Let me look up sovereign stats. But yeah, you can roll Dex and athletics to grab it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
What did you think you were gonna grab it with?
Composure and streetwise.
Right. Uh-huh.
Oops. No, I did it right. Oh,
Hmm.
5 successes, son.
How about that? Yeah. Okay. He only has 5 dice, so I don't know how much he's gonna be able to do here. Four, not enough. You beat him.
Yes.
So you snatch the stick as he goes to poke it at your chest. What do?
You see, the thing is, Sovereign, and I've been thinking about it while I've been sitting here, is that as much as I don't like you and never liked you, we have a lot in common. We're both failures. I failed in running my domain and maintaining my bodega. I've lost my ghoul. I've lost friends. The masquerade breaking, everything that's happened is because of my failure to be a baron. You've lost your power, part of your face. That is your failure. And it's brought us to do very drastic, selfish, dumb things. You understand what I'm saying to you?
You believe I've lost power?
I do.
That is quite something. You see, I have you here. I have someone very much looking forward to destroying you here as well. I have money and resources that you could not possibly imagine. And all you have is a blown up bodega.
I've also got some pretty good friends, so I'm not too worried. Friendship, but I'm also just not scared of you, Sovereign. It doesn't matter to me what happens to me now. I just get on with whatever you're gonna do, and I'll throw the cane back through the gate or through the cage bars on the floor.
Delroy, you think I mean to physically torture you, don't you?
Can't hear you.
You sound a little low.
Delroy, you think I mean to physically torture you, don't you?
I have no idea.
That would be too easy. You see, some of us kindred, we live a very long time. We go through pain that others could not possibly imagine. But there is ways to harm us. I can tell you're starving. And Sovereign reaches into a jacket pocket and he pulls out a blood pack and he opens it. And he's like, this is not my flavor. And he takes it, pours it on the ground. And I need you to make a frenzy check.
I should have held on to the cane. I did it for dramatic effect, but I could have. All right, here we go.
Is what Delroy would do.
Damn, you are succeeding on these frenzy checks. You are keeping your composure well, sir. That was also supposed to be a 4. You feel your beast, and your beast is like, fucking let me at it. Let me at it. We will lick it off the floor if we have to, but you will get blood now. We are so hungry. Please. Please, Delroy, please. But
Yeah, and I think Delroy's gripping the bar mad tight as this conversation or this voice is going on, but he catches himself and just locks eyes with that two-faced son of a gun.
Okay. That's not enough. I have more. And Delroy, what happens next is not something you expected to happen. He walks out the door. He walks towards the door, and you see him like pull up his cell phone. And suddenly you hear music blaring. It is, I don't know, not what you expected to happen, but it is Nickelback.
Oh no.
And it is loud.
The true
It is
bane of the
all
vampires.
you can
Nickelback.
do to keep your brain. It is just Nickelback's, like all of their greatest hits just playing at just like loud enough for you to not be able to think.
This is the most horrifying thing that has happened in this game. Oh my goodness.
And he walks out the door and closes it. And you're stuck there.
Lights on or lights off?
Lights on, and they're incredibly bright, by the way.
Am I too distracted by everything to look in the light and see if anything sticks out to me?
We could make a let's make a willpower check here. Roll your willpower. Okay. What do you have left?
Is there are there any cameras and stuff in this room as well?
Not that you
I guess this is what I'm rolling for.
Oh, you're trying to look for cameras.
I'm trying to look for
Jesus Christ, dude, you're rolling so goddamn well. This is absurd.
Considering how these usually go.
You are barely keeping your shit together, but you do, and you take a look around the room. Now I need another roll because you're actually trying to see what's in this room. So give me a what's an awareness?
Okay. Oops, sorry, the wrong one. Okay.
Oh, and you have a plus in concealed objects? You don't even need it. Fuck, you'd have one more dice. There is a camera in here. You're looking across the room through the bricks, and where you see a crack above what looks like a shelf that they keep like on this like wall hooks are like large bolt cutters, and there's like a big old hook. There seems to be like a scythe. This room is basically a torture instrument. There's a bunch of shit in here made to torture people, but it looks like Sovereign decided to take a new sort of strategy on you. But what you do see is in the wall, along with the speakers, is there's a little crack where there's a camera, and it's looking directly at your cell.
I just give it one of these while the Nickelback's playing. And sit down and just deal with it.
Great. So we swap back scenes here.
And right before we do it,
yes.
I know there's all this torture instruments and stuff like that. There's nothing that's like are the torture instruments like, oh, this is all like fishing shit, or like this is all like stuff they would use on the subway. Like there's no way I could like discern where I might be from something that I see in the room.
No. Honestly, yeah. I would love to tell you that would be the case, but this room looks like it is made to like be hidden away and confuse people. And the fact that the music is playing so loud means that they are, I mean, you can just put this together with your just basic intelligence. They're not scared of being found.
Right. Okay.
Because it's very loud.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Back to the rest of you. Yes.
So we're on Kindred. Do we know that know that we're on, or is it a thing that we just basically it's all like with like a lot of the other what's not dominate, but like is it like the dominate powers where you don't know that you're being odd?
You do not know you're being odd.
Okay.
You won't know basically until it goes away. And then you'll have a good idea that something is off. And because you're Kindred, you'd have a better idea of what actually happened, especially if you use all.
Okay, I just want to know if I get these witty retorts in the meantime, but okay, I guess I can't.
Because like awe is one of those things that when you cast it, people feel like more inclined to look at you,
yeah, and that's the thing. Serenity likes him anyway, so it's not like it's any different to her.
Yeah, but you feel like your heart softened to his pleas more, essentially. Yeah. Like,
totally fine.
You feel,
I never know what the mental powers
for
if I
Anna.
know or not, so I like.
You feel his love for Anna is actually true, that sort of thing.
My stomach curls.
So. Y'all get to this place, and this club is going off. It's a hot night. Things are happening. There are tons of people here. There's a couple of Sixers who said they're supposed to be here. Playoff times. It might be false advertisement. You don't know. And your limo pulls up, and your driver, what's her name, Maria?
Marie.
Mister, you want to pull straight to the front?
I don't see why not.
And there are people standing in line, of course. A couple bouncers out front, very large dudes. And this place is called the Succubus Club. And you get out, and immediately people see who you are, Katura. And they're like, oh shit, it's Katura. What? And the crowd is like, camera flashes, people are looking at you.
Like in front of Ari.
Then Ed gets out, and Ed still has awe. Like, oh my god, who is this boy she's with? So pretty. Oh my god. Your girls in the crowd, like, I want these babies. Like, it's going wild.
I'm embarrassed for them. I'm embarrassed for them.
Don't remember. Oh, this reminds me of a concert I went to. I had the sign.
And Ed is basically strutting. And as soon as the bouncers see you, they kind of look around like, we weren't expecting you. Is this your party?
Yes. Can we go in?
Hey, so real quick question, Prince. What the heck is my phone doing? For awe. What? Because I'm looking at it and it says it does not override your sense of self-preservation.
Yes.
There is no way in hell Ari would be walking in there.
So
what is the balance?
Here's the thing.
Where's the line of self-preservation?
I intentionally put it at a very public place because you did not. Because I know that part about awe. You do not think that Annabelle is wild enough to just have you all killed in the middle of a club on an opening night where all kinds of people are here.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like,
no. If you were just going into her home or something, you just no.
That would not have worked.
It's a public place for a meeting. That's about it.
It's not even a meeting. She doesn't expect y'all.
Yeah, Ed got one.
I lack a better word.
Take me to see my girlfriend. Take me to see my girlfriend.
Even though she probably doesn't give two shits about him, but don't matter.
Then
she doesn't.
Then he kind of thought about what time and day it was, and it was like, oh shit, I know where she'd be.
Hey, let him get his heart broken. Takes that sometimes.
So y'all walk in, and this shit is like it's like a movie scene, like your typical wall-to-wall club. Music is just going. They're playing all of the new hits. Fucking Silk Sonic is actually on stage. What you doing? Where you at?
I pinky wave at him because, obviously. Hey, boo.
So do you know where in here she is?
Of course you know where she is. As you look over this place, there is a very clear part of this club that is VIP. And it is walled off. And you see her there.
I guess we start walking over.
Katura was already heading towards the VIP area. You think she just hangs out down here with everybody else? I don't think so.
Right. And here's the thing. the VIP area is weird because the VIP area, it has your booths and stuff, big setup, lot of space, whereas the other little booths and stuff where the minor celebrities go, they have like a little tiny booth where like people are stacked up on top of each other. This place is large. The other cool thing about these particular booths is there is a retractable sort of curtain that goes around it. You can see it, and it's partially open so that Annabelle can actually like see over the club and they can see her. So it's very obvious that she is up there and showing off that she is here.
Cool.
But it is barely above the floor level. Like you just walk down a few stairs and you're there. And she doesn't see y'all because it's so crowded in here initially. And Ed is just like, his awe drops, essentially. Because Ed is now in awe of her.
I punch him in the dick. No, I'm kidding.
Really, where my head was at, I'm like, I'm gonna sucker punch this kid.
Grace just looks sullen, like, him too.
Yeah, no, I literally was like, I'm gonna send a punch this kid in the head. No, we're not gonna punch this kid in the head.
No,
I
Not
will
would
right
be-
here.
It would
Later.
be hard to you know, this place has security. It would be hard to punch someone in the head and not get seen.
Exactly.
It's-
So
I
I just
feel like-
whispered in Ed's ear. You know, should have expected that. I should have expected that, but
especially
I feel
as
like
small as Ari is.
Ari and Katura look at each other and they like basically make a silent pact to fuck this dude's life up after, like when all this is
I
done.
will. Kind
Sorry,
of,
Delroy, but he's going. Your boy's getting handed to him.
as he
He's
because
not
he's an all,
himself.
so he's,
Take care of Ed.
No,
I
don't know
will.
this
I
man.
will look over at Katora and say, if you can make him forget that we were not gonna give him back, that would be great.
Sure,
It would be too long.
it would be
would
too
it?
It'd be
long.
too much of his memory to erase.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Because y'all had to drive with him all the way to your place. All of that.
it would take a lot of his memory, and that'll fuck him up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know you're fine with that, but I don't know if anyone else is.
Well, it's not just that. It would be hard to do for someone.
Not to.
Hmm.
And if you did, you might, you know, basically turn him into a vegetable if it was to work.
Either way, we're going. I'm going up there like.
The face of consideration.
I mean,
So are y'all going
this-
to Annabelle? Because he's just walking straight there.
I
And it's not crowded up here. She has a few people with her. Some of her roses are doing their thing, taking advantage of both boys and girls because that's what Toreador do. And
I
they
look at-
are
I look at
just
the-
having a good time.
They don't know we're here. We could grab them and go. Do we want to do that?
If we
I
grab him
believe-
and go, he'll just make another scene.
Yeah, him struggling would definitely be noticeable.
Fair. Do we just let him go? Or do we go talk to her?
Anna and I
No,
don't
it
get along.
Well,
Probably not for the best. If I go, I don't think it would work.
I
out well
get
for
that.
any of
I do, and I
us.
don't want to put you in an uncomfortable situation. Do we want to get two birds with one stone, or?
I'm not uncomfortable. I'm just letting you know that, I mean, you guys have this deal with her. If she knows that I'm involved, it
I mean, we could.
might turn her further against
We
you
could just
all.
go. I'm not.
I'll go up and talk to her.
Well, yeah. Do you mind? Would you be okay with like just waiting in your car? In a sense.
Go,
Uh,
have fun, enjoy yourself.
don't know if me trying to sneak away is going to work, considering
Well,
I'm
you can get a
already in
snack at
here.
least, right?
I could go for a snack.
Let me-
Yeah, you go do that. We'll go talk to her, and we won't. And yeah, if that's what you want, I won't make you do anything you don't want to do.
You could never make me do anything I don't want to do.
I mean,
But I
know,
appreciate it.
I'm gonna go with Ari.
Like
I'll get it done.
finger guns.
She's an awkward
Uh,
lesbian, okay?
So, Katura, as you're trying to decide what you're going to do, Ari is following Ed. I don't know what is Serenity doing?
I'm going with Ari.
Going with Ari. One of the security comes up to you and goes, you are Miss Katura Batiste, correct?
I am.
We have a place in VIP for you. And you look over at Annabelle and she's like,
Well, I guess you can come anyway.
I keep it all together. Fake smile wave. Hey, I didn't see you
She's
over
like-
there.
I just go over there.
and then you do that under the breath thing, like, motherfucker. God damn it, I hate this bitch.
And she kind of looks over at her girls and boys, and they start giggling and pointing at you and laughing.
Cute.
It would have been very hard for you to be in here on
Right.
Sorry, my mom brought me dinner and I got very confused. Continue.
I rolled it, and I gave myself 2 extra dice because, well, you're famous and people notice you, and she, being who she is, wants all the attention on her. So as soon as eyes come off of her, she'd been wondering what the hell is going on. And thus she also had lots of successes to go along with that.
So of course, in order to get the eyes back on her, invite me over to her booth so we can hang out.
Correct. Exactly.
Childish.
Either way, we're going.
Like you wouldn't do the same thing.
I wouldn't, because I know that you are the company that you keep, and this is not company I would keep.
Correct. Punch your storyteller in the mouth. There's my teeth. No, so y'all pull up, and here's the thing: Ari Serenity adds in front of you, and he goes up to where Annabelle's sitting, and his bouncer
and Annabelle says, "Who are you?"
Shoves him right back in the chest, and he goes stumbling back towards you and Ari, and he's like, "What are you doing? I'm here for my Anna." He's like, "Who are you? What are you doing?" And he's like, "Anna, please let me up. I was kidnapped. I'm sorry. I didn't do what you needed me to do." And you see the bouncer kind of like touch the thing in his ear, and he's like, "Yes, ma'am." And he points at Serenity and Ari and says, "Y'all can come."
Hello.
And Ed's like, "What?"
I just kind of slap him on the face. Told you, bud.
Am I coming up by that point?
Yeah, you actually are being escorted around the back way, away from the crowds.
Oh, okay. Damn, I wanted to whisper in Ed's ear, like, "Fucking told you so." Should have.
Yeah, you're being like, there's 2 security guards who are in front of you, are basically pushing around the backside of the crowd so you can make your way straight up there. You have an escort, essentially.
Okay.
And Annabelle looks at the 2 people that she has sitting around her and does one of these. And then she closes the shutter on the side where the other Toreador are. The other side closes up. And then Katura, you walk up with your guard. And the guy who is standing out in front doesn't even ask you anything. They just let you walk up. And Annabelle's like, "Katura, darling, it's been so long."
"Oh, Anna, it's so good to see you. Oh, congratulations on becoming prince."
And she stands up and does the little
Yep.
thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Total Mean Girls moment, y'all.
She barely greeted Ari and Serenity. She's just like, "Sit." For you, she actually got up.
She got up.
Either way.
So, oh my God, what are you doing in the city?
Well, I heard about. Well, first of all, I came here. I've been here a couple months, just trying to establish myself. But I also heard about Delroy's, and I wanted to help out getting that rebuilt.
Oh yes, Delroy. What a fun place.
Yeah.
And then she looks over at Ari and Serenity and she says,
"Play toy.
Where is he?"
Very luxury.
You all almost seem like you're attached at the hip. Unless you send him directly to me. I take him to my castle sometime. He's a little old for my taste, but... Katura, have you dabbled?
With Delroy?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't had the pleasure of even meeting him.
Hmm.
I was hoping to, but he wasn't at the at the ceremony.
I'd heard. That's very interesting. Miss Sanchez, Miss Sir, Doctor, excuse me. Do you know if Delroy handled the whole problem
Oh,
that we talked about?
yeah, that's been handled.
It's taken care of. That's how we got your leftovers back.
Leftovers?
Down there.
I
Ed.
Oh,
believe
you mean Ed? Oh,
yeah.
yes. And he's just still standing over by the security guard, like looking like a lost puppy.
He had been taken. He saw the whole thing go down by some creepy ass cop. Saw him turn to ash, and then we brought him here on his insistence.
Quite literal insistence.
You mean to say Ed awed you? Oh, that's phenomenal. He awed you, Katura? You got awed by a ghoul.
Happens
I
to
must-
the best of us.
I must.
First time for everything. At
You
least
know-
now I know what the experience is like.
Being a prince has given me so much more confidence that maybe it's coming out in my goose now.
Maybe. It's good to see that you're finally coming into your own.
Yes, maybe in a few thousand years you'll be on my level.
Or maybe I'll be on a level all my own. You know, I don't like to duplicate.
So I suspect you two are here to see if I'll call off the blood hunt.
Preferably, as that was the deal.
Yeah,
Kill
that-
this
I
guy
mean-
and blood hunt is called off.
I believe that was how the deal went. So,
Yes, yes, but I made this deal with Delroy,
with Delroy.
Yep.
Yeah.
and Delroy's not here.
Yeah, in a sense, at this point we're just figuring out where that is.
So, did you handle this without Delroy?
Does it matter?
I killed
I
a
mean, if it
monster
does-
with my shoe.
Like the
Quite
deed
literally.
Delroy
is
wasn't
done.
there.
The deed's done. Yeah, like I saw, like Katura took her heel. And,
So Delroy wasn't a part of this. So, I believe I can call off the blood hunt on you and you, and even your little Ravnos friend, wherever he is. But Delroy left you his dirty work.
this is true.
So Delroy will have to do something else.
I mean, I feel like that's fair enough.
But tonight, I'm feeling generous. Are you hungry? Can I bring you something or someone?
You know what? I might actually take you up on that.
I could eat.
Do you have
Thank
a
you. No.
particular proclivity?
I mean, usually not in the.
Tonight, I'm in the mood for blondes, personally. My Ed is still down there and I'm up here.
Gotcha.
Do you want him? He's boring me now.
All he
I mean,
had
if
to
you
do was
want us
talk
to
about
take him
you
off
in
your
the
hands, by
car.
all means, we're more than willing. It's entirely up.
I mean,
Sure, we'll take them.
Annabelle, honey, you could do so much better.
Oh, you think that I'm doing
I'm
that?
No. I meant,
I think,
I meant
I
you could
think she
have-
means in eating him, but yeah.
yes, exactly. You could have a much better meal and honestly a much better ghoul.
Oh, I have better. I simply used him because Delroy's an idiot, and I knew I could get to.
Oh, I agree
soft
with you.
parts.
I agree with you. If
I
we
mean,
agree on nothing else, we agree on that.
I will be honest, I've never met the man, but the more that I'm hearing about it, the more I might have to agree with you.
Oh. You got us in a very not great mood with him.
Well,
I'll take a blonde if you're offering.
I mean, I just really care if she's a girl. That's really it.
I don't have a preference. Bring me whoever.
she beeps a little button. She says, "Bring me 3, blonde." Doctor, you sure you don't want anything?
I'm good, thank you.
Fair enough. Bring an extra one, whatever you're feeling, just in case. Thank you. And we switch scenes back to Delroy after this short break.
Hey, well, we got that done.
We've been going for about an hour and a half or so,
Yeah.
and so I'm gonna give us a little break. Go potty time, go grab a snack, whatever y'all need to do, and we will see y'all here. Let's say 11:07.
Okay.
Or whatever, 07, whatever your time zone is.
That's right.
Awesome.
Unless you're in one of those 30-minute time zones, then listen, you'll figure it out.
In like 8 minutes. In like 8 minutes.
We don't do that much math.
We out. See y'all soon.
See you soon.
Joan seems to be coming quietly through these difficult years, but the stress and strain are there and result in an almost complete withdrawal from people.
Ordinary people chasing stars, stop and wonder who they really are. Let the circles keep on closing around them. Fascinating fires draw them in, promises of the throne to the wind, but the circles never open for them. Like a circle, no beginning. Can you show me how to break it? Company with romance and a lie. Like a circle,
I gotta reconnect.
And we are back. So, back with Delroy, who is currently being tortured by the worst means possible, which is having to listen to Nickelback for hours on end at extremely high volumes. Sovereign comes back in and goes, turns the music down. It's like, turn the lights down a bit. Are you ready to negotiate now, Delroy?
Negotiate? What do you what do you mean?
You thought I simply was going to off you? That would be too simple for you. You see, you rejected me once. You did not do what I asked you to do, but now I have new plans for you. You see, you are still yet a pawn in this game.
I feel as though I've been trying to be as clear as possible. I don't like you. I've never liked you. And even now that I feel that some end might be coming my way, I'm less inclined to negotiate.
What's coming your way? Hmm?
Some end, some more Nickelback. I don't know what you got next. Is Creed coming up next on the playlist? Doesn't matter to me. What I'm saying is do your worst. But I think it would be more beneficial for both of us if you just let me go. But if that's not going to happen, save the speeches.
You see, Delroy, I wouldn't. There are so many ways. You have a heart, you see. You are too close to your humanity to really understand what you just asked of me. You see, I don't need to hurt you. No, 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 no. Your family of thin bloods that you've cultivated over the years. You see, I could hurt them. Your friend Mel, the kid Red that you saved, the mini that hang out in that den in South Philadelphia. They love you. They look up to you. You are their Aaron. And you see, I could hurt them. When your blood supply was cut off. Oh, do you remember this, Delroy? Yes, your blood supply was cut off. You see, I hurt them as much as I hurt you, perhaps more. What if I did it more? What if I let them go frenzy and rampage across South Philadelphia? How would that make you feel?
How would that make Delroy feel? You know, there's an old saying, Sovereign. You catch more flies with honey. And
I
what you're
tried
working
honey
with
on
is
you.
not.
Honey is no longer effective. You see, I asked you. Sell to me. Be simple. It was civil. I offered you a good price, and you rejected.
Yes, but if it's an offer, offers are free to be turned down.
Yes.
Sounds like I didn't have a choice. So now we come to this nonsense.
Oh, now you have no choice.
Do what you got to do, Sovereign. But know that you will pay for everything you've done, more so than you already have.
You have no idea what payments are, Delroy. And Delroy, as he says that, give me a wits and awareness. I know I like to call those, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Awareness. Oofa. Willpower. Four? Yeah.
You see it coming, but there's nothing you can do to stop it. A dart hits you right in the chest. And seconds later, as you look at this dart in your chest, you are asleep.
Did it come from Sovereign? Did I see that, or was it
Nope.
too sudden? Oh.
Not from Sovereign.
Okay.
That's why I made you roll a wits and awareness. You saw it coming, but it was just too fast for you to dodge it. It came from near where the door was.
Okay.
Back in the Succubus Club, the party is raging on. Annabelle is actually being surprisingly civil, which, Katura, you knowing Annabelle, this worries you. The rest of you probably don't understand exactly how this is going. This does seem like some Mean Girls petty bullshit. You can clearly tell that Katura and Annabelle do not like each other, but Annabelle is actually being nice? Question mark?
Civil is the best word I think we can describe it.
No, it's actually
No,
nice.
she's being nice. Offered me a meal.
Like civil would
All
be
that
just
stuff.
like sort of cool, like, all right, we've talked now.
Leave.
out of
Oh,
my
yeah.
area.
Yeah.
But she's like, y'all can stay
Letting you
here.
stay.
I
Yeah,
will
oh,
bring
no,
you
no, I'm
food.
afraid.
Yeah. Especially considering there was a blood hunt on you.
Like 2 seconds ago, yeah.
It was paused blood hunt, but it was a blood hunt nonetheless.
Katura definitely takes notice of Annabelle's niceness. Not going to comment on it just yet. Kind of wants to see what the game is.
Don't we all?
Because it seems like either she's being nice because there's something going on or she wants something.
So this VIP y'all are in. It's got like the one sided sort of mirror. So one side you can see out. So y'all can see out to the club, but they can't see in. And at the bottom of the stairs where the security guard is, y'all see a man come up to the bottom of the stairs. He looks like any dark skinned dude. Beard, tapered, rolled up sleeves on the shirt, but nothing stand out about him. And he's talking to the guard, and the guard lets him in. Does not call Annabelle, just lets him up. Slides one of the things open, walks in. Annabelle looks at him. You have news? Yes, ma'am. Excuse me. Yes, my prince. Do you want me to talk in front
you.
of them?
Nice. Yeah.
You all can keep a secret, can't you?
Of course I can. I'm full of them, you know that. Or maybe you don't.
I mean, you're
It was the
you're letting us
Toreador,
live.
ma'am. It was the Toreador. Not the Toreador, the Tremere. Sorry. It was a Tremere. Must have been Abraham. It had to be. Turncoat son of a bitch. We don't have proof, ma'am. Then go get me proof. We don't have anyone who could track their magic. Get out of my sight. And dude just like, scourge out.
That entire time, Katura is drinking from her little blonde, like it's a
Yeah,
like
I just take
tea,
my one
just
blood
like,
and I hunger off, and I just it's like
Yeah, what are y'all hunger levels at, as a matter of fact?
now 1.
After that, I'm at 2.
She got extras.
I mean, I'd have to drain somebody to get past 1, so I don't want to do that.
I could eat.
Yeah, just drink for your blood. You're fine.
And this boy comes up to you and it's like, Couture Baptiste, I love your makeups. I've been like, I'm so glad you have such inclusive products. Can I sit with you?
Of course, darling. And of course, Thank you so much. Of course, I would have inclusive products. I mean, as a dark skinned Black woman, they don't often have our shades. So somebody had to do it. Might as well be me.
You're the best. I just want to tell you that you're the absolute best. Can I get your autograph?
Of course. We
Thank
sign
you.
whatever he wants.
I can't wait to tell the other girls about this.
Reach into my purse, hand them like a lipstick sample or something.
He is like in borderline tears.
Oh no.
I'm like,
So precious.
At that point, I'm just sort of awkwardly like looking at my phone, like, I put it back, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what to do now.
What does Annabelle look like with her?
Yeah, does she look like
having
we need a
this kid
vamoose
in-
now, or?
having this kid damn near in tears? Is she just like glaring?
Just eye roll sort of shit, because it's
Yeah,
definitely
and
like
I mean, she's kind
I've
of
seen this all
probably-
before sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's yeah. Like I said, it's right. She's sort of awkwardly like, I don't want to make her mad. I don't want to do nothing. No.
Also, Annabelle's like a sociopath, so it's not really affecting her so much.
Okay.
And
I'm
while
sure to keep alive.
Katura is conversing and getting ready to feed on this boy that she just gave makeup to, Annabelle looks over at y'all and she goes, Doa is friends with Abraham, right?
I believe so. I don't think I've ever talked to the guy, so. Have I talked to the guy out of character? I don't think so.
No, y'all didn't talk to him.
Maybe
I'm
maybe
just double checking to make sure I said correct.
maybe said hello when like Delroy was getting
When you're in
work put
Elysium,
on, but
yeah.
that was about it.
But that was Delroy by himself. That wasn't us as a group.
Yeah, I think y'all might have just saw like a not head not sort of situation with him.
Yeah, like I've seen the guy. I've never talked to him.
So he survived the werewolf attack. That I've increasingly began to believe that you all were behind. But we'll call that water under the bridge for now. He does not seem to have control over his clan mates. And one of the Tremere has done some odd magics. And it is causing a bit of a problem with the Nosferatu. I cannot afford to have problems with the Nosferatu. You can't afford to have problems with the Nosferatu either.
Yeah, probably not. I don't want problems, period, but here we are.
There is some weird, tricksy, hallucinogenic shit going on in the subway tunnels. And people, both kindred and kind alike, are getting lost.
Okay. Wait, subway tunnels? I want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Yes, I said subway tunnels.
All right. Well,
didn't you say Delroy went to some subways?
And he didn't come back. I have bad feelings about that now.
Now, I am not familiar with blood magic. It's not really my thing.
Me neither.
I prefer charm, charisma,
Yeah, fair enough.
beauty.
Oh, good. Fair enough.
Are you all familiar with the blood magics?
No, the only one who is Delroy.
Abraham refuses to work with me. And the only reason he's the Primogen is because Saladin is a controlling, manipulative douche. Might be even a little. No, he's not better than me. He just has more power than me. Thanks to the olds. Anyway. It seems your friend Delroy was seen down there as well.
Yep. That's the problem. Okay. Well, thank you for solving that mystery. Whether intentionally or
I've
not.
solved nothing. The only thing I know is that there's a Tremere causing problems. I don't know why. But maybe we can help each
other. Would you like the Tremere, like, or like, is there a specific, or is this like the similar before thing?
Serenity, darling, stop speaking.
Serenity.
Please. I love you. You are panic speaking. Please stop.
Yeah.
I am. I apologize.
Your blood hunt has already been called off.
Yeah, but I care about.
You don't need to make. I understand.
So caring thing.
Perhaps
so cute.
But perhaps wait to see what Annabelle has to offer first before making deals.
Deals? Yeah, sorry.
I want to lift the embargo on the Nosferatu. Really wasn't my idea. That came from Mount High. Part of our deal was to open the tunnels back up. However, I can't open the tunnels back up if people will get lost and die or potentially get hit by trains or whatever. That would be a masquerade breach and a bunch of bureaucracy I don't want to have to deal with. However, if you all could handle it, well, I have resources. What could I give you?
Katura says nothing. She has her own wealth and resources. She doesn't really need Annabelle's.
She's intentionally not looking at Katura. Not because she doesn't think Katura needs anything. She just knows that Katura wouldn't ask. Even if there was something, unless it was like absolutely take all of her power away and like make her, leave the city.
A girl can dream.
So she doesn't even look to you to ask this question.
I'm thinking. Give me 2 minutes.
We're coming back to Delroy here shortly too.
So the bare minimum would, of course, be the blood hunt is off Delroy. And really, I would just want the cam to stay the hell out of South and West Philly. We go our way, you go yours. And we go back to silently trying to undermine each other instead of all-out war.
I will 100% agree to South Philly. West Philly, however, is complicated.
All of this is.
No real estate deals. no major real estate deals in West Philadelphia. And I agree.
I will add
And you stay out of Center City. No moving back there, Dr. Sir.
so nice. Oh. Hold on, out of character. Where's my damn hospital? Is it in Center City?
No, it's in West Philly.
Okay. Find another damn house. Piece of shit. Additionally,
No, I'm sorry. You're in University City, not West Philly. But either way, you're not in Center City. You're fine.
okay, cool. That's good then. We're going to need whatever information you have, obviously, to go down there. Any kind of map or layout of where this magic bullshit is going on.
I will do you one better. I will send you my special attaché.
Oh, Lord. I look over at Serenity. Anything else you want to add?
I mean, we're taking out Ed anyway, so right? Is that's part of the previous?
I think Ed is going to go and be mad for an hour or two, and we'll have to strap him to a table because otherwise he's going to keep showing up here like a sad puppy. But
I'm trying to think.
No, I will make sure that he's banned from all of the places that I will be. That'll make it all the cuter when he comes back to me finally and I let him in.
Okay.
Or you can keep him. Whatever.
I mean, I would preferably keep him, but he's your rule.
I have other pets.
Okay, we'll take Ed. The only thing I can probably think of is if you could track down Sierra, because I have some things to say to that woman that are not. I will not ungrace your ears with that.
The La Sombra? Why would I want her here?
I want to kill her.
That sounds like a you problem.
Exactly. I don't want her here. I just want to know if you could track down where she is. That's literally it. But if that's not on the table, then I got nothing.
I would guess that she's probably back in Japan.
she'll be back. Serenity, don't worry. We'll get her.
Oh, if that's not on the table, then don't worry about it.
Do we have an agreement?
Deal.
I just want to say Katura's just been sitting there this whole time with her hands folded, saying nothing because she is agreeing to nothing.
Yep.
Because you can't tell me I can't buy real estate somewhere.
Right.
Oh, this deal's not with you. This is very
know,
intentional.
But still, I'm just saying, I mean, like intentionally, just like she's just watching and listening. Like
Tora's gonna buy half of West Philly, and it works out perfectly.
Yeah, like we're not speaking for you, Katura. You're fine.
I know.
Okay. She shakes on it. It's like, you can leave. I'll have my associate meet you at the subway tunnels
Wonderful.
tomorrow because it's getting early.
Gotcha.
Question: As I'm standing up, you know anything about night security?
She narrows her eyes. What do you mean, know anything about them?
I mean, I'm sure you know where Delroy gets his shipments and everything going on with that. They seem to have picked up in the past week or two. They seem to have found some new leadership. Or perhaps some old leadership came back, if rumors are true. And I just start walking away.
I don't know if I'm supposed to curtsy, but I curtsy. I go.
She just gives you a really weird look.
I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I just
Katura.
Good to see you again, Annabelle.
Mm-hmm. Of
Thanks for the snack.
course. I expect the same hospitality should I come into your place for whatever reason in the future.
Oh, of course. You know, I'm all about hospitality.
I'm sure. And she
Bye.
gets up.
Just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
She gets up and does the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the petty cheek
Mhm.
kisses. And then am I escorted out by the
You are.
security again?
Security
Okay.
is brought with you so that people don't stop you.
And I've like fed on my little fan and did the whole forget bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
Have a nice night. Here's some more makeup.
Yep. Delroy, your phone buzzes again. And this time, Big Dude's not in there with you. So you can look. The lights are off. You know there's a camera, so they can see you. And the message says, old boy said he's trying to triangulate. It's misspelled. Where your John is. Can you survive till tomorrow?
And that other message still says not sent on it, right?
No,
The
it's
one that I
sent.
tried to send. The one I tried to send.
What you sent? What? What's yours say again?
I tried to send one to Mel and one to Serenity.
What did the one to Mel say? I'm just trying to remember.
It was like responding to like, yeah, I got you. Like, I'll definitely return the favor.
Yeah, he got that. He got that. Because these went out. They went out.
Oh, they
Serenity.
eventually.
I was just Serenity.
So then
you would not have heard it while you were in the club.
Right.
I don't even know if you had your phone while you're in there.
Oh,
in
I
your
did.
little dress.
That's the thing. I was looking at it like when I was really not sure what to do.
Oh, okay. Then you would have got a message that basically just buzzed and it had been from Delroy.
Wait till we're outside the club, or wait till they were out of like. Delroy somehow managed to send me a message, and I don't know if it's from him or from whoever has him.
And I think I sent like the subway tunnel,
location
the subway stop.
where you entered, yeah.
Which y'all know is the
same one.
It's the place where the Nosferatu hang out. So this is not an unknown.
Yeah, and we're
spot.
getting an enchante, so like either way. I would send a message back saying, stay alive, we're coming for you as soon as we can.
And I'll respond to Melly Mel just being like, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
So Delroy, the music has changed to Rebecca Black's Friday, just over and over again.
Oh no.
Any of these songs. I don't listen to no.
Unbelievable. Dark, very dark.
You don't have reception. Again, this is just like the spotty sort of satellite tip going in your favor sort of thing, where you get a bar, it sends a message, you get a message back sort of thing.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think Dell is just. Do I still have this dart in me? Can I look at it?
Oh no!
Does
When
it
you
mean
wake up,
anything?
the other thing that I meant to tell you is when you woke up, you're in a different place.
Oh. What can I
You're
see?
in. You can't see anything. This is the thing. You wake up, you open your eyes. You felt your phone buzz. You're laying down on something. And when you go to reach up, it feels almost like you're in a box. Coffin, something.
So I
Metal.
can't lift my head that much. Can I
Nope.
sit up?
Can't sit up all the way.
Oh, this I don't like. I'll try to push up with my hands, feet,
You can't get anywhere.
and when I touch it, it feels like metal.
Mm-hmm. It's cold.
It's cold metal, and Friday is playing very loudly.
Yes.
I don't
Ominous.
know. Yeah, good one,
Never-
Sovereign.
But here's
Never
the
gonna
weird
get
thing.
that out of your
The
head.
weird thing now is that there is it sort of echoes in this room. It is not directly in the box you're in, but outside of it.
Hmm.
Um. Make me a intelligence and investigation check.
Okay.
This is a relatively easy check.
Okay.
Um. This reminds you of a morgue, and you think you might be in cold storage.
I'm on one of those little sliding tray things. Okay. Shit. I'm in a morgue.
Now, here's the other thing.
Yeah.
Have you roll me one more check. This one is relatively easy as well, but harder than that last one. It's going to be wits and awareness. You might be able to put together where you are.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do in my own head.
Damn, you're rolling like a boss tonight. What you know is there is only one major abandoned hospital in Philadelphia, and that's Hahnemann Hospital. You remember the news about it closing up and everything. Since the major parts of the coronavirus pandemic has ended, they've shut down all operations that were in that hospital. They had temporarily opened up some of it for like emergency use. It's closed again. You can't imagine you're somewhere else unless it is an actively populated hospital.
Mhm.
Unless they took you out of the state. You don't know how long you've been sleeping, but you can't imagine it was that long.
Okay.
Because you feel the day sleep coming on, but you don't think it was like you've got a whole day sleep or been in torpor. You feel like you just got drugged.
Yeah.
While drugs don't work exactly the same on Kindred, they do still flow through you and they do cause weirdness. So you imagine if you got hit with a big old horse tranquilizer, it might take a Kindred out.
Yeah. It's not Delroy's first rodeo. You know, we've all been shot by a horse tranquilizer dart at some point. I'm going to text this information to Mel and Serenity. Like, Mel, check around here. What's it called? Tenenbaum Hospital?
Hahnemann.
Hahnemann Hospital. Where the hell did I get Tenenbaum from?
I don't know where you got Hahnemann from.
Yeah, so I'll text like Mel, check around here, and I'll text that to Serenity as well. And just for my own sense of mind, or his own sense of mind, Deller's gonna try and see if he can kick that door open. That's at his feet, I'm assuming, or is it at my head?
It's at your head. So you
She's
guys
gonna try
basically bonk headbutt yourself.
I can't.
But yeah, have at it.
Okay. And that's wits and awareness?
No. Strength and athletics, bruh.
Can I use brawl? No, it's athletics. Okay. You said strength, right?
Yeah, I'll let you use brawl. It probably won't make a difference.
Ooh. Willpower. Does the willpower get rid of that
You
bestial failure?
you can't use willpower on all red dice.
Oh, your mother's a very nice woman.
I need a frenzy check from you, sir.
Oof. My luck is turn around. Oh, that's right.
No, you cannot. There's no willpower rolls on frenzy. Now I need roll me a d10.
Okay, how would I do this on this?
I'll
just use
well,
one in real life.
Yeah,
I
you
got
just
one
use IRL.
8.
Okay. We're just gonna wing this. Delroy, you feel weird. You haven't had this happen to you before, but something strange is happening to your body. You're Caitiff, and you've been in a frenzy before. It's not the first time, but it's not often this happens to you. But maybe it's the claustrophobia, maybe it's the cold, maybe it's not knowing exactly where you are, how you got here, but something, no better way to put it than awakens in you. And as you're like punching on the walls and trying to beat your way out of this place, you realize that your hands don't feel the same. You take your phone out and you get a little bit of glow from your phone, and your fingers have started to grow talons, and your hands have sprouted feathers.
Come again?
Your hands have feathers and talons like a
Delroy's gonna caress the back of one of his hands to see, like, it's kind of like a pinch me moment. Like, do I feel the ruffle of the feathers, or is it just like some sort of
You do.
line? Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, panicking now, trying to move my head, scratching at the walls, just trying to get out.
And if you're yelling, your yells start to turn into squawks in between your yells.
Yes, freaking out, squaw, squaw, and if I try to text, can I unlock? Can I even unlock this thing?
Well, considering this is a burner phone, I wouldn't say you would have a problem unlocking it if you just tap at it. However, you can't quite hold the phone like you're normally used to. So I'm gonna need a Dex and Athletics check to see if you can actually use the phone.
Nope. Definitely not.
Oh, with a bestial failure, you actually accidentally crush the phone.
Crush the fucking phone. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Delroy's gonna say squall.
For those of you who are playing the home game, this is the Gangrel's clan. What do you call it? Bane? I believe it's the clan Bane. Yeah.
Oh my
Delroy got a little bit of Gangrel blood in him.
A little
Anyway,
bit of this, a little bit of that.
We're gonna get down there and just be chased by a cassowary. It's gonna be the worst.
Anyway, swapping back to you all. Where are y'all heading? You've left this club. Do y'all grab Ed on the way out?
I mean, if he's willing to come with us. If not, then I'm gonna leave him.
No, Ed is just being a sap puppy outside of VIP area. And Annabelle's actively making sure that he doesn't get kicked out. She wants him to be at her feet, but not actually in her space.
I go to him and look, if you're coming, you come. If not, I'm leaving you. Up to you.
No, Anna's gonna let me back. I know she will. She loves me. I love her.
Trust me, trust me, I've been there. Then well. And I
Not
walked
the
away.
same. You don't know.
I do, honey, trust me. Well, one day I hope you'll understand. And I walk away.
Cool.
If
Where are y'all going?
I mean, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm sure you have your own spot, Katora.
Yeah.
Guess where Katura's staying?
Don't tell me, Sierra.
Fancy.
In the same room.
Wait,
It's the
where am I
fanciest
staying?
place in Philly.
Where is it?
Her ex-girlfriend's old apartment.
Oh, is it like a nice penthouse?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh,
penthouse.
of course.
It's a beautiful
obviously.
penthouse.
And it
it's
has
also-
like a retractable like metal coverings for the windows.
Ooh, love that.
like
probably-
it's really
probably-
cool.
Probably really like some tacky decorations, I have to imagine. I had to redo the whole thing.
It's fine. Yeah. But that's where you've
Wait a
been
minute, you
staying.
bought the hotel?
I bought
No,
the
just bought the
penthouse.
penthouse.
Oh, you bought the penthouse. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious to Serenity.
You would. I don't think you would know.
Well, if Serenity eventually finds out, people find it hilarious.
I find it hilarious. That's why I came up with it.
I love it. I love it.
Entirely fair. I find it very funny.
Here's the thing. It was barely furnished. Like it had a nice bed, a few pictures, paintings. It was relatively fancy what was there, but there was no real technology.
Ugh.
So
Which
she had to
fair,
have someone else come do things for her. And
Yeah,
she had to glue
literally, she's a Lasombra,
and control
remember?
things. So like some of the retractable windows, they actually have cranks on them as well, so you can actually hand crank them to open the slides or not.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm calling somebody for that.
But yeah, I think we all just go home.
Cool. And as you're heading home, are you staying with Ari, Serenity?
I assume, unless she tells me otherwise.
That's fine. You already know where I fucking live.
Yeah. Sorry.
So Katura, Marie drops y'all off.
Couple blocks away.
Yep. Katura, do you exchange numbers with them or what have you?
Yes, I will.
And by numbers with them, I mean exchange numbers with Serenity because Ari can't use phones.
Yeah, and I also add her on Instagram.
Eee!
Perfect.
It's just kind of that guy just makes Serenity like, oh, cool. He likes your makeup.
And just as y'all are getting out the car to head out, Serenity, you take the phone number down, you're getting out, you get a message from Mel, and it says, I know where Delroy is. And the response says Hannah Hospital.
I assume I know where that is.
Or
Humana Hospital.
I
And then
assume I know what he's trying to say.
and
it
then
says Tannenbaum Hospital.
Then he sends you a Google Maps a link, and it shows you where it is. Y'all don't have time to go tonight.
Mm-mm. Even which Serenity wants to, but no time, and I gotta heal a little bit. But I still have a big gash.
Yep. And that is actually where we're going to call our session tonight. You're going to Hana Hospital.
I'll message him like as soon as I get sleep, I will go. I will say that to him like I am on it tomorrow because it's sleep.
Delroy, you have now officially been the longest person locked up in a prison in our sessions, because before it was shark bait.
It was shark bait.
And he was only in there for a night.
And until the freezer, I thought Delroy was getting off pretty easy compared to Lonzo. I mean to Oscar.
Which I appreciate, which I as a player appreciate, because
I knew when Prince
Honestly,
said you're in a metal box, I was like, that is cold storage for a dead body.
Yeah,
honestly, I probably would have preferred the torture that Lonzo got, because you had me listening to Nickelback for hours on end, blasting, and then you moved me to cold storage and still have terrible music blasting. You make me listen to Rebecca Black's Friday. Just douse me with UV light, please. I'm just torch me, turn me to ash.
I don't
Let me go unconscious.
I don't know anything about this other song, so like, yeah.
Oh, you sweet child. I love you.
No,
Nev,
you don't know
change
Rebecca
that.
Black. I got to see.
I mean, maybe
shouldn't have said
It's
that.
Friday.
Nope.
Gotta get down on Friday.
It's kind of good when you sing it like that.
It's never Delroy. That's going to be in Delroy's head forever.
Forever.
And he's got, if he survives this, he's got eternity to like try to get it out.
Yeah, this
That's
is
what
Vietnam or whatever.
That's gonna make him lose whatever humanity he has left, for sure.
In my mind, like Delroy's gonna kill everybody. Like that. Like this is Sovereign's next week's gonna be Sovereign's last episode. He's going bye. Night.
You're just listening to
Peel back his
Photograph
muffin cap.
over and over again. It's all bad.
Yeah.
You know what else is all bad? Some people in chat were like, yeah, I love this one Creed song. I love this one Nickelback song. I was like, y'all need to get out of here. Y'all need to go. Y'all gotta go. Yeah, I'm calling you out, chat. I'm calling you out.
I was like, what can I think of that's horrible but not physical torture? What could they do to Delroy? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep, this is what I got. Just Nickelback and Rebecca Black and Call Me Maybe over and over again. Now it's like,
oh my god,
this is
Okay,
crazy.
to be fair, when I was younger, I actually kind of liked Call Me Maybe.
I know. I think also it's pretty crazy Anna being all nice and reasonable-ish.
It's probably gonna come back to bite us, but whatever.
see, no, think about this for a second. Think about this logically. Why would Annabelle be asking y'all for help?
Because her ass is on the line.
And because we're the greatest. We're problem solvers. We're known as problem solvers throughout the city.
Because she doesn't want her hands to get dirty.
Y'all are sacrificial, essentially. If something bad happens to you, there's no loss. But
Exactly.
y'all also severely crippled the Camarilla when y'all arranged the whole werewolf attack.
Which they finally kind of figured out. So
They have not recovered from this yet.
Yeah. They're
So,
guessing
like-
though. She's still guessing that it was us.
Yes,
Yeah,
she's
that's
guessing.
that's why I was like, stop panic speaking, Serenity. Like,
She's still guessing that was y'all.
let her guess.
Doesn't know
I
for
know that's
sure.
why I didn't say shit about it.
Don't worry. Annabelle still has things going on, machinations and stuff. But the Ed play was just for temporary. Y'all don't even have Delroy now. The Ed thing's not fun anymore.
The Ed
Yeah.
thing is just funny.
At this point, and
So
also
funny.
Serenity now, it's really like that all really did hit her because she was just like really someone else I care about that ended up in the Cam's hands by other machinations. Mind fucked me. Great.
Oh, this is way worse than your mind fuck. Like, he can't shake this. Like, this is like in his blood. Yours was just like temporarily like fucking with your head. His is
No, I
like,
know. His
I
is
can't
worse. I'm not
turn it
saying it's
off.
just-
I love her, even though
No,
she doesn't love me. And
No,
imagine
his
in the
mind
back
fuck
of
is
your
worse.
head, it's just like,
Serenity will
I know this is awful. I don't want it. He might eat me.
He's in the vampire sunken place.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, it's-
essentially that's what it is.
Right,
That's
and
what
I
blood
already
binding
understand
is.
that.
It puts
It's
you
more
in the
just like she-
vampire sunken
You in the
place.
sunken place.
Again, Serenity understands that he's bloodbound and all this
shit.
other stuff, but it does still kind of hurt her a little bit with like really? Again?
Just imagine that this is what
No,
y'all do
I'm-
to all of your ghouls, though.
I mean, I don't got goals, period. That's probably not changing. I can't do it myself, then I'm not doing it.
It's also funny because no one else has the emotional connection to Ed. I mean, Ed is one of my touchstones, so it's the only reason
Yep.
why it
And,
makes
I
sense that
mean-
none of you guys would care about him like that.
I mean, Serenity sees him as a friend and genuinely does want him to snap out of it eventually, which she knows she will eventually when the blood bond wears off, but if she's not giving blood anymore.
Meanwhile, Couture is just like, whose man is this? Come collect it.
Right?
That
was my favorite part about this whole thing. Is like Katura's like, why are we keeping him?
I don't know. He's like, you're holding me hostage. I'm like, I don't know you enough to hold you hostage. I don't
Yeah,
know
quite
you.
literally, that's on us because again,
I've literally given you water. I'm offering to buy you a meal because you haven't been fed for like who knows how long.
yeah.
I didn't expect this all to work, honestly. I did not expect it to work.
When you got 7 dice and I got nothing, and that
No, it wasn't 7 dice. I only had 5.
still I don't have that many dice. I wouldn't have been able to beat it anyway.
I just had successes on everything. So I had 2 crit die, and then the other 3 were all successes. So it was just like, well,
I was
Well,
so
it
close.
happened either way.
you were so
Whatever.
close.
Whatever.
It's great.
We'll womp you next time. Whatever.
I mean, Delroy was womping me the whole fucking episode. Every
Yeah.
fucking thing I put up against
But
him, he rolled
again,
against.
I think
All the way to the end.
until the very end.
Well, that's the thing.
It's like
Serenity
every
doesn't-
roll you had was just like 6. Crit single success. Messy crit. Messy crit. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Fuck you, storyteller. Fuck you,
And,
storyteller.
I like
Fuck
it
you,
too.
storyteller.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's a button I clicked. You should take that button off the sheet. It just says "fuck you, storyteller."
No, hold on. Let me hack the system so he can never remove that button.
But I think it
but-
works. I think it works for Delray too, like to have that story of like strong. Fuck you, sovereign. Fuck you, sovereign. Oh no, I'm in a freezer in a meat box in an abandoned hospital, and then to freak out. Then
Panic.
I think it works.
And
Yeah,
then surprise, I'm a vulture.
that's right.
I mean, Also, another thing with Serenity and her mindset in general is just like she saw Ed as someone she had to protect, and obviously that didn't work out. So she's like, first I fucked up with Al, then I fucked up with Ed, and then and then everything went shitward with Sierra, and then Ed awed me. I'm not.
It's been rough.
It's been rough. Okay, I know he has it worse, and that's totally fair. It's just Serenity. It still fucked with Serenity a little bit.
That's fine. I hope y'all are having a good time.
Oh yeah,
my God,
I'm
it
having a
was
good
so
time. It's
much
just I'm
fun.
trying to explain Serenity's mindset and why that bothered her in the first place.
I gotta be catty. I'm fine. That was
No, that's kind of why I was so glad that the whole situation where it happened, where you had to go and visit Annabelle, because I'm like, oh god, yes, this is gonna be great.
Now Davis is gonna be so pissed at us.
Yeah, now Davis not even gonna get to see y'all. Not tonight. Well, Davis got left on red.
Well, no, we said we would. I remember telling her like you might want to tell Mel Davis like we're not coming. Things happen, and I think she did. I don't know.
Yeah, I said I think I sent a text like got sidetracked. Something came up. Sorry.
Cool. So that's gonna be it for us. Let's give everybody a chance to plug themselves, say what they're up to, and where people can find you. We will start with Fair.
I'm Fair. You can find me at twitch.tv/fairbear, where I stream whenever I feel like it. And also on Twitter at fairbear.
Cool beans. Mikey Mike.
I'm Mikey Mike. I play old time music and talk about black people under the name Hubert Jenkins or Hubby Jenkins. You can find me doing all that kind of stuff on the internet. And every Tuesday on Facebook, I read Choose Your Own Adventure books to my parents and my ex, and they get to make the choices, and you can join in too. This week, we're reading Choose Your Own Adventure number 38, Sabotage by Jay Liebold, where we join the French resistance and fight Nazis in 1942.
Ooh.
Be there or be square. Love
Dang
you.
it! I kind of want to
always punch a Nazi.
bring my face. I kind of want to like reactivate my Facebook now.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
It's a fun watch.
Yeah, you can do it just for an hour or two. Then you can just delete that shit again.
Liz.
I am Liz, Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly I am here. That's about it.
Cool. Ivy.
Hi, I'm Ivy. You can find me here on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and next week on Thursday for the finale of the Bloodlight Waste.
Light Waste.
Bloodlight Waste. Mini campaign run on Princess channel, Twitch channel. It'll be the finale. It'll be great. Everything's gonna be awesome. And you can find me on Twitter at IVM27. And you can find me on TikTok at IVM_57, which is, I swear, will be hyped up a lot more now because I finally got my pretty princess dress.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it.
I have pictures. You're gonna see it after we're done.
I think you showed me pictures last week, but I can't wait to see
a picture. The dress finally came in. Then
okay, I want to see it on you. Yes.
Yeah. I'll show you in a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it. And I'm NerdFriend54 on Twitch. I will eventually, when I can get my hands on the dang PC, will be streaming Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I promise. I don't know when, but I'm trying.
Cool. And I am your storyteller, Prince, aka Dimples and Dice. You can find me on Twitch at Dimples and Dice, Twitter, Dimples and Dice, Instagram, all that jazz. Ivy already mentioned that we're doing the finale of Bloodlight Waste over on my channel, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. I'll be streaming some Mass Effect this week, so keep an eye on my Twitter for schedule. Thursday will also be on Faithforge Academy for Onwards and Whispers, which is a Sky Pirates campaign for D&D over there. And then, of course, you can catch me at Vancouver by Night for Vampire the Masquerade Delve into Darkness, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Then here at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and then more D&D on my channel at Sundays. We will be coming back with our Acquisitions Inc. campaign. We've been on a little bit of a break because of the Rona. Yay. It's thrown our shit all off, from people getting their pokes to people actually getting the Rona. But we should be back tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you all there. And there will be more stuff to come from me. I'm a busy, busy man these days, but I'm excited for some of the new things happening. Just you wait, you will be too. So with that,
And I think we got one more thing.
Yes,
we
please.
are going to be back on Wednesday. We took a little 2-week hiatus to get some new things in the works. I will be stepping back. I will no longer be I'm still going to run it when we circle back to it. But we are not doing D&D for the next few weeks on Wednesdays. Mikey Mike
is going to be running a Cyberpunk Red campaign that he's totally prepped for. We've had our 0 session, we've had our 0.5 session, and now we're ready for the real deal. Number 1, Cyberpunk Red, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be lit. Did I use that right, Ivy?
Yes.
I believe it's going to be fire.
Fuego.
I have to say,
Yeah.
I sat in on the sessions like 0.5 and 0 and whatnot, and it was, you guys are in for a treat.
I am
I'll tell
sad.
you that.
I am sad. Gun gay dude. Quite literally.
Spoilers.
And I'm playing the oldest character in the group. I think. Wait, Liz, I don't remember.
Because you're young and it's funny. I get it. Sorry.
I mean, that's what we decided on, right? The dude is.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be good. I'm already having fun. I'm not even nervous about it at all. It's gonna be cool.
He's wonderful.
Not even a little bit.
We're going to go rave Finny Starlight, who's playing Vampire the Masquerade over on their channel. So show love, pop the hashtag Rolling D's Raids, and we will see y'all there. Have a wonderful night, and see y'all on Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Out.
I love how Lonzo's at every show.
Right?